Hello ladies and gentlemen, ZPro here bringing you another Minecraft Cold War tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the LCM-25C, known as the Titan II. The Titan II was the Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, ICBM, and space launcher developed by the Glenn L. Martin Company from the earlier Titan I missile. Titan II was originally designed and used as an ICBM, but was later adopted as a medium-lift space launch vehicle to carry payloads to Earth orbit for the United States Air Force, National Aeronautics and Space Mission, aka NASA, and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA. These payloads include the U.S. Air Force's Defense Meteorological Satellite Programs, the DMSPs, the NOAA weather satellites, and NASA's Gemini crew space capsules. The modified Titan II SLV's space launch vehicles were launched from Vandenberg Air Force Base, California up until 2003. So yeah, really interesting missile here, and a very kind of historic one due to its fact that it was one of the main kind of missiles that was basically going to be used as a retaliation missile for basically attacks, pretty much. So if World War III broke out and the Soviet Union decided to go ahead and launch the nukes at the United States, then this would be the retaliatory missile carrying the warhead that would be aimed at striking back at the Soviet Union. So definitely a really cool and historic missile, and basically a relic from a very intense time. Looks great, looks really cool, and I think detail-wise for a missile it is definitely really nice. I gotta give credit where credit is due. This design was mostly made up by my buddy Ender. However, I did do some changing here to the color schemes and stuff like that just to kind of match the historic photos and stuff like that of the ICBM version. So big thanks to him for designing this, and then I did the follow-up here, little camouflage scheme and all that stuff, little details. But yeah, it looks awesome. It's really cool, and we will be starting a Let's Build series here very soon, or not really Let's Build, but more of a tutorial series for building a missile silo facility that would actually be housing these Titan II missiles. So kind of a cool little interconnection there is that you will be able to build, hopefully very soon, the silos for this here missile. So really cool stuff there. Let's go ahead and kind of dive into just taking a look here at the missile itself and see what we're going to be going ahead and building here. It's really straightforward and nothing too complicated, as you can really tell. It's pretty much just a giant cylinder, like most missiles. It's got two boosters here on the bottom. It goes up into your different stages of rockets. Again, all the various little details here. We do have the U.S. Air Force here written on the side of the missile, which this missile was operated by the Air Force, so clearly that's why that's there. And yeah, as you can see, that's pretty much the design. Really there isn't much more to really dive into. It's a pretty straightforward, simple looking build, but again, will be a awesome addition to museums. Would be a great place for this thing to go. You could also somehow fit this into your bases or something like that. Who knows? I'm sure you guys will come up with some cool ideas for it, but just a really cool ballistic missile for you guys to build. Anyways, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. Now we're not going to be doing a layer by layer basis, as this missile is pretty straightforward, so we're just going to kind of build it and work our way up for the missile. But to go ahead and get started with it, we're going to be going ahead and start with our base here. We're going to place down two polished andesite blocks. Now note, this is going to be the lowest point of the missile, so just again throwing it out there for a little bit of information. We're going to place down two light gray stained glass panes here to both sides of these polished andesite blocks. We're going to go ahead and skip a space, if I can speak, and place down another two polished andesite blocks and another two light gray stained glass blocks there on both sides. From that, we're going to go up from these blocks with two black concrete blocks, and we're going to place down some black stained glass panes here along the sides here of these two blocks. We're going to go ahead and place down two more spruce wood planks that go up on top of those blocks. We then want to place down a nether brick wall here in the center between those blocks, a black concrete block, and then to both sides of the black concrete block, we're going to place down an iron bar, and then a nether brick wall again to both sides. Once that's done there, we're going to take our black concrete, we're going to place down another row 3 across the top here, and after that we're going to go ahead and blend placing down another brick wall to both sides of that row 3 of black concrete. When we have that done, we're going to go ahead and place down another row 3 of black concrete across the top here. We're going to go ahead and follow it up by placing down another brick upside down stair to both sides. Coming off that row 3 of black concrete, we're going to place down another row 3, going out to the side there like so. And we want to go ahead and actually, sorry, it's going to be a, yeah, it's going to be that, and it's going to be an air brick stair like this coming off that row 3, and then a air brick top side coming off those stairs like that. And we're going to go and basically do the same thing over here. So row 3 of black concrete, air brick stair, air brick top slabs here around like so. We then want to go ahead and take our polished andesite. We're going to go and go to this 3x3 square of black concrete, and we're going to place down a 3x3 square of polished andesite. And then coming off the sides here, we're going to place down stone brick walls. After that's done, we want to go and then place down another 3x3 square here of polished andesite. Going up, we're going to go and surround that box with polished andesite blocks coming out the sides there. We're going to go and then go up another level. So we're going to go and take this up one more level here. And we're going to then place down stone brick walls here in the corners. Now this section right here, we're going to go ahead and bring up a total of 3 more times. So I'm going to go ahead and build this a little bit quicker here, but we're just going to take the same design and go up 3 more times. And of course, don't forget your walls. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and all the way around here like so. So after we have this layer complete, we should have what appears to be a total of 4 layers of the stone brick walls going up. After we have that done, we're going to switch to smooth quartz and also diorite walls. We're going to basically do the same thing for full blocks here of smooth quartz, and then diorite walls here in the corners wrapped all the way around. Once we have that done, we're going to take the same thing here, and we're going to go and stack this up a total of 4 more times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And after we have that stacked up, we should have a total of 5 of these rows going up like that. We're going to go and then do another row of our stone blocks here. So polished andesite blocks wrapping around here just to make a small ring. And then our stone brick walls, of course, going all the way around like so. We're going to go and then switch back to our quartz, and we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with our quartz blocks. So again, just filling this whole space in. And our diorite walls here around the corners. Once that's done, we get to this section here, we're going to go and take our black concrete, and we're going to go up 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We can go ahead and then fill in the space here in the middle with quartz full blocks. And along the sides here, we're going to go and place down diorite walls. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way around. So like this. Now at this point here, we're going to then place down a polished andesite block. That's going to go on top of these black concrete blocks. And then to the sides here, we're going to go and place down stone brick walls. And then in the middle space here, we're going to fill this in with a row with 3 rows of 3 of quartz, just closing that area off. After we have that done, we're going to do the same thing we did before. So just previously, so 2 black concrete blocks up all around like that. And then our quartz blocks up as well. And then we're going to go ahead and very simply just place down 2 diorite walls that go up all the way around here, like so. And on the top here, we're going to go and switch to black concrete, and we're going to go and basically do black concrete blocks all across the middle section here. So just like this, and then we're going to take our nether brick walls and wrap them around the corners here, and we're going to go and do this same thing one more time up. So like so. And just like that. After that's done, we're going to go and switch back to our quartz blocks, and we're going to go ahead and do 2 rows up of our quartz layers. So again, the same thing we've been doing here, all the way around. And then we're going to go ahead and just go 1 more up, like so. Okay, And once that's done, we're going to go ahead and now pick a side. So you can kind of pick whatever side you guys want to do this on. It really doesn't matter too much. Either way, we're going to have this on both sides here, but we're going to go ahead and choose to do it on the sides like this to both sides. So we're going to go ahead and place down a blue concrete block and then a prismarine wall to both sides. And we're going to go and do the same thing over here to this side, directly opposite from it, like so. After we have that done, the rest of this is all going to be quartz. So we're going to fill this in the middle in here with quartz, and then we're going to place down a quartz block here and diorite walls here to the side. So you'll only have your National Star insignia that's on the missile located on 2 of the 4 sides. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and then go up to our next row, which will be a quartz block on top of the blue concrete blocks, and then we're going to place down a prismarine wall to both sides. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves red concrete. We're going to place down a red concrete block behind those prismarine walls, and then a brick wall out to the side. And it's going to be the same thing over here on this side as well. So a smooth quartz block, prismarine wall to both sides, a red concrete block to both sides, and then a brick wall coming off that to either side. We then want to take our smooth quartz blocks. We're going to go ahead and fill the space in here in the center with smooth quartz like that to go and close that space off. Now once we have that done, go ahead and move it up to our next layer. We're going to place down another blue concrete block, a prismarine wall, again to both sides here. And then the rest of this will all be quartz full blocks. So just like this, all the way around here. And that right there will complete our National Star insignia there on the side of the missile. Now at this point right here, we're going to go ahead and then take our quartz blocks. We're going to go and go up basically 2 more of these full quartz block layers. So we're just going to go and basically fill this all in and go up 2 more layers. So just like that, and you kind of get a look here at the National Star insignia a little bit better as it stands out on the side of the rocket there. We get to this point here, we're going to then go back to our polished andesite and stone brick, and we're going to be going ahead and doing a full stone ring. So this is going to be only 1 high, and it's going to go all the way around. We then want to go ahead and do another ring of quartz that goes up. So like this, and again our white diorite walls, wrapping it all the way around. And at this point right here, we're going to get back into our polished andesite. And we're going to go ahead and be doing 4 rows going up of our polished andesite. And after we have those rows up like so, we're going to go ahead and get to this section here. Now for this section, we're going to place down an andesite slab on all 4 sides like so. We then want to go ahead and fill in the space here in the middle for row 3 of polished andesite full blocks. And then at this point here, we're just going to go ahead and place down stone brick walls that go up all the way around like so. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and then place down another brick stair, which is going to be on this polished andesite block. And it's going to be on these ones all the way around like so. We can go ahead and fill in the middle, there's space between the stairs here, which is a black concrete block, though it doesn't really matter, it's not visible, but we'll just fill that in with like a block like that. And then the corners here, between the stairs, we're going to go ahead and place down polished andesite blocks, and then just again stone brick walls that go up from the previous ones, like so. After that, we're going to go ahead and switch back to our polished andesite, and we're going to go ahead and do a full row, so all the way around like we did before several times. So just like this, and this is going to go up a total of 3 more times, so that we have a total of 4. So 2, 3, and we'll go from here. And just like that. Now, once we get to this point here, we're going to be going ahead and grab ourselves some spruce wood planks. We're going to place down 2 spruce wood planks up and granite walls up from the wall. So we're going to basically do this here. 2 layers going up with our spruce wood and our granite walls all the way around here like so. just like that. And then we're going to do a row of quartz, or actually, sorry, it's going to be polished diorite. So it's going to be white again, but this time we're going to be using actual polished diorite blocks here instead. And we're going to go ahead and wrap our walls around. We're going to go ahead and then go up another row of just spruce wood. So just one row up of spruce wood planks. And then our andesite walls all the way around. And then at this point here, we're going to go ahead and place down another diorite section. So this can be one tall. And then diorite blocks here in our corner spaces, like so. We then want to go ahead and go 3 spruce wood plank layers up. So we're just going to go ahead and basically do this for each one of these. Fill this whole space in. Like so. And then we're going to place down our granite walls. And then once we get that done, we're going to then place down another ring of diorite. So this is going to be 1 layer tall. And then we're going to go and then take our polished andesite and do a ring of polished andesite. After that, once we get to the top here, it's just going to kind of switch up a little bit. And for this, we're going to place down a row of basically a 3x3 square here in the center, polished andesite. We're going to go and then place down a polished andesite stair on top of these blocks here, all the way around. And in those corner spaces on these stone brick walls, we're going to place down skeleton skulls here at slight angles to kind of help shape here, round this off a little bit better. And we do want the faces of the skulls facing toward the outside for a little bit of extra detail here that's located at the top of the missile as well. So we do want the heads facing toward the outsides like so. And that right there is going to do it there for the top, or for this section. Once we get to this point here, we're going to go ahead and place down a spruce wood plank there in the middle. We then want to place down a spruce wood upside down stair coming off all 4 sides of the plank, and then in the corner spaces here between the stairs, we're going to place down a diorite or a granite wall. We're going to go ahead and then go up from these stairs with spruce wood full blocks, and then again granite walls here around in the corners. Our next row up, we're going to go ahead and place down a kind of cross here of black concrete, narrow brick walls here in the corners. We then want to go ahead and go up with another cross of black concrete, and we're going to go ahead and then place down 1 black concrete there in the middle, followed by a narrow brick wall around to both sides, and then a black concrete block there on the very tip, like so. And on both sides of the black concrete block, we just want to go ahead and grab ourselves some wither skeleton skulls, and we're going to place down wither skeleton skulls like this around the top there, like so. And once you have that done, the last thing for us to do is to go ahead and put the writing on the side of the missile. Now, I will not be showing you guys how to do each one of these letters in the tutorial. However, I will be linking a tutorial down in the video description, which will cover how to do these lettered banners. And you'll need, obviously, U, S, A, I, R, F, O, C, and E built for the side of the missile here. Very simple. All we're going to do is basically, it spells U.S. Air Force. We're going to place down the U, the S, A, I, R, F, O. We're going to go and skip this section here. R, C, E. And it should end at that point right there. And we're going to go ahead and put it on the opposite side of the side that has the National Star insignia there on the side. And that will be done on both sides there. And once you have that done, that will pretty much complete the design here for the LCM-25C Titan II Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. Overall, a really impressive missile. It kind of towers over everything here in this tutorial build, but looks really cool, and again, it's going to make an awesome addition to any Cold War scenes due to basically the historic importance of this missile. Anyways, that's going to do it for this tutorial. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys do end up using this design, do actually you guys give me proper credit for it. This will be the thing from the side of the build, link to my channel or this video if this does appear on your social media sites. As always, you guys give me proper credit for the build. You're free to use it for projects you guys are working on. Overall, enjoy the build, have fun with it, and all that fun stuff. But other than that, thank you guys again so much for watching the video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett204, and I'll see you guys next time.